Yeah. What he's actually trying to say is I can't wait to see what he's learned from playing me a bunch of times at MTS. That's actually what Belta meant. All right. You know what? Like he's being modest. I'm like, nah, shut the fuck up, bro. Like be cocky, bro.
Look, man, I'm pretty much the Prince of Boo of this fucking tournament.
The Prince of Boo, man. Absolutely. Speaking, I mean, hey, man, that's honestly kind of that's kind of, a result of, obviously the character not being as common. Yeah. We got a couple people. We got a couple Mega Man representatives, around Texas, obviously.
Surprising amount.
Yeah, I was about to say, we got MTG in San Antonio. We got you up in DFW. Right? We got a couple other people. We have Belta. We have Waltz, right? So the list is probably a couple more people that I can't think of right now.
Pete Bro in Dallas.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Ruse.
So, yeah, we got a couple. Yeah, Ruse from San Antonio, I believe, right?
We have a lot of Mega Man.
Yeah, Mega Man's
What's going on with Belta?
Mega Man's pretty awesome. That's all I can say.
Belta, no.
Mega Man's pretty awesome.
Speaking of the Mega Man in this building, Waltz has been on fire today.
Yeah,
really explosive the first 2 sets of top 16.
Walter has not faltered today on day 3 so far yet.
Yeah.
Obviously, outlasting Ray in a 3-0 earlier and outlasting
Dark
Angel. Yeah, that's a crazy set right there. Honestly, Dark Angel, one of the runs, right, started day 3 in winners, but that just goes to show that nobody's safe, right?
Yeah, and the biggest
But yeah, before we get underway, obviously we're going to see, a little bit more confessionals, right? We want the inside scoop on Waltz, you're going to get it right now.
That's right.
Yes. Absolutely. Why? Because people keep talking about Steve. It's annoying. And if you're the topic of conversation constantly, every time there's a major, every time there's any kind of event, oh my God, Steve this, Steve that, just get him out of here. Like, it's overdone. It's over, like, it's too much. It's too controversial. It's always gonna be that way. And he is overtuned. He's OD. So it's not like they're not talking about it for no reason. But if you're constantly the topic of debate, like it's just too much conflict you're causing. It's like, get him out. Sure, this counterplay, we get it. Yeah, how am I do the counterplay? Yeah, great. But no, just out.
Bro, Waltz is a man of the people.
He is a man of the people. Bro, honestly, bro, like some people try to be cordial, with their suit and tie, buckling up their tie and saying, you know what, Steve, is a character who's very volatile. But he said, nah, bro, get this character out of here, bro.
Not trying to be like centrist on this at all. He's like, no. These got to be banned.
Yeah, but before we get underway, obviously, shout-outs to the man himself, Pajora, working relentlessly all weekend with these edits, with these confessional videos, right? We got some high-quality top 8 action, right? We got some high-quality videos. But we're going to get underway with Loser 7th. Loser gets 7th, man. This is crazy.
That is crazy. Yeah, Majority actually told me Waltz was his favorite person to interview.
That's awesome.
I mean, here's the thing, bro. Like, I'm not sorry, Belta, but like, I hate your character, but y'all are both good people.
Yeah.
Waltz especially. Obviously, Waltz is a great person, too. He's honestly such a fun person to be around on the mic, in person, wherever you want to be. But Niko showing right now, hey, man, I have a date with the top 3 in Texas. I want them right now having a 137, damage and up me through the leaf shield.
That is like pretty much just like a Shoryu, I'll be honest. he gets limited. He just gets a killing Shoryu. It's really, really good. Leaf shield, not the most destroying option either. So a move like that's just gonna beat it out
with item priority.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't get it twisted though. He's like, I got a Shoryu my own. You guys haven't seen it yet. Not this set just yet. But
he was hitting a surprising amount versus Dark Angel. I loved it. He hit parry, up tilt. I was like, this is beautiful.
I think there's a lot of future to just like hitting up tilts like off of approaches, or just like if they're gonna press a button. Like any way to get kills as early as some of these like meta threats is super huge for Mega Man.
Oh, okay, that downer puts him in a really compromising position. All right, is able to get out. Of course, Mega Man does have a good amount of recovery options, but still, I mean, a full stock behind. Oh, and that up tilt.
But he had the item. He had the item. If he didn't have the item, he would have gone for a finishing touch right there. It would have been the stock, but right now, Waltz at 111, though. Back here at the ledge, up forward tilt at the ledge. Might be able to do it right now against Mega Man. Niko having a sizable lead right now.
Niko's just keeping him at ledge, and he's so good at that. I played him. He just keeps you there. What do you do?
Mega Man, unlike a lot of other characters and a lot of other zoners, oftentimes has to reset the center and like can't really fight out of the corner or like risk getting back aired. A lot of his options will lose to just a back air. All of his projectiles not really transcendent, so it's pretty rough for him sometimes. Yeah, if he's in the corner. He's very traditional in that sense.
Yeah, watch the shield pressure right there from Walter, right? You got to be careful. If you breathe on Niko right there, you are going to get Climb Hazard out of there, right? And that's going to do it at 162.
As I was talking about Transcendent Projectiles, we see the Limit Blade Beam just taking him out.
Just,
right there.
yeah, I was going to say, he said, get off me, bro.
Oh,
Here
yeah.
you go. So eat just a beam of energy, man. I am Blue Man Group, you know what I'm saying? I'm the 5th member, bro. I'm here.
We see Waltz just struggling to get the kill, and Niko keeping him at disadvantage. I mean, he's not killing him, but he might as well be.
Yeah, Waltz was getting desperate there. Like, he had such a hard time escaping to get the center, getting the Pokeball. He's like, I got to just swing out a shield and hope that I call out a jump. Because, you know, oftentimes you have to guess against Cloud. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, was able to kind of live a while, but wasn't able to find the kill. Finally does so, obviously, but has a full stock deficit right now. Walt's going to have to go for some crazy stuff right now just to, you know, even up the stock counts, right?
And you see him cooking, trying to get some crazy stuff with the Saw Blade, but, man, Niko's got some stuff on his own.
Yeah, yeah, Niko's catching the Saw Blade a lot, too, which kind of relieves the pressure that Waltz is putting on also. So that makes it a little bit difficult for Waltz to get some stuff started. Finds a couple pellets, finds an aerial or two, right? And the first hit of the Saw Blade, but can't pick it up, right? Niko kind of picking it up.
It's really unfortunate when Mega Man's like mix-ups on disadvantage or like in neutral are just nullified by like Cloud's simple just aerial pressure, right? Like I think that like Cloud having simple solutions in complex situations
pellet
is super
pop,
good,
though.
but the little pellets,
Yeah,
the buster hits, taking the stock.
Being a little bit greedy right there. It doesn't want to let the up B rip early, right? Decides to try to recover low, but Walter finds him right with the pellet and has a lead right, or potential advantage state right now.
All right, what you got, Walter? All right, so it looks like he wasn't able to keep Niko at the corner there, but all right, signs of life, signs of
Doing
life.
much better than the start of the game,
Yeah,
right?
definitely. You can see he's adapting for sure.
And I think putting some fear into Niko as well.
Absolutely, which is it's big. Like, you know, we're talking about the technical parts of the game, but the mental part just as important.
And you're seeing he's not committing as much to pellets. That's a big problem with Mega Man in this meta right now, especially against sword characters like Cloud. If you overcommit to pellets, you run the risk of getting hit by a sword aerial. But this could be the stock right
that's
here.
huge!
That's
dead.
so big.
You're
That's
done,
the
so.
stock.
That's
the
it.
stock.
Wow, and Walt's bringing it all the way back. You know, Niko took his second stock, and I saw Walter just sit back a little, smile. He's like, man, he's good, but I got to get him.
Man, when we beat Dark Angel and he got into his top 8, he was so happy. He came on the mic and he said, man, I've got 9th. So happy to get his top 8. Maybe that's the mental barrier he had to break through to really have a incredible breakout performance.
Super fighting robot, super fighting man right there with the reverse restock, right? Able to take the first game, man. Niko looking pristine to kind of, you know, start the dominating reign right now in losers top 8, but Waltz said, I will not be denied. Niko opting to run it back.
Yeah, I mean, and Walt's taking in between set naps, so maybe that nap just kind of extended for the first 2 stocks.
That's the power up, bro. That's the cryo sleep, right? The hyperbolic time chamber, bro. He said, I'm breaking limits here. You know, I'm not even Cloud, bro.
He's not even Cloud.
He's not even Cloud. But speaking of Cloud right
bro.
there, limits have been broken.
I've been
Niko's
hit
like,
by
yo,
that
shut up. Oh, no!
Wait, did he have
Oh,
speed?
no!
I think he got tapped by a pellet.
Oh, that
and
happens.
walked
sometimes,
off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
probably
walked
thought
off.
he was still on stage trying to shield. Unfortunate.
As a Mega Man player, taking stocks that way are always very unfortunate. You know, you don't want to just kind of just like unintentionally cheese somebody, you know, off of a pellet or a leaf shield. So.
Yeah,
Leave my shirt. We take those.
We take those.
Yeah.
Take those.
Yeah, Waltz is like, intentional.
Shout out to Mama Tester, bro.
Ooh,
All right.
Hooked us up with the shirts.
Yeah, absolutely. But you know what? Right now, you know, Niko trying to take back the advantage, take back the lead. But with that whiff on the up B, you want to be careful, and
That was
especially
a frame trap. That was
was
so beautiful.
that was a frame trap. But
Man,
doesn't get
Waltz
too
is
much
ready
off of
for
it.
all of this.
Yeah, so far, though, finds some more pellet pressure right now. You have the Saw Blade in hand, though, but finds the DP
Just
right there.
Caught him.
Yeah, finds the DP, follows the roll all the way. He says, I know where you're going, but the Blade Beam shield pokes at the last second to kind of get some footing right now. Finds the spike, doesn't get anything else off of it. Finds the bear, starting the edge guard situation, but Walt's finding a bear of his own to kind of get some stage control again.
I'm saying, man, this is a different Walter. He's playing different even from the beginning of this set. He's playing on fire.
Oh, but the cross up
wow.
right there. You saw the back air. And Velta's probably seen that situation a million times where you want to try to cross up Niko, but he lets the up smash rip. Walter successfully find that cross up to keep him alive.
Yep. Niko kind of just dying for the back. You know, that F smash, Walter loves that F smash. It catches people landing when they think they can. You know, Cloud back air, not usually a move you can challenge.
Yep.
but that F smash will do it.
Yeah, I talked about before how like Mega Man kind of struggles sometimes to deal with the sword hitboxes because he doesn't have a transcendent projectile or a projectile that's strong enough to beat that, right? But the F smash is kind of the equalizer, right? Going through most projectiles, going through most hitboxes, and you know, can take stocks really well.
Yeah, as someone who's been caught many times mashing out of hit stun, it's tempting. You have a good button, you think you can land safe, but you're at 120 and Walter's charging that F smash.
It's like a wolf laser that kills you.
Yeah. When you put it that way, it's messed up.
That forward air is going to be shield grab, putting Niko in a pretty tough position, having to dodge all these up airs.
Completely different game from game one, you know? Much more even. Game one was very back and forth. Like, stocks-wise, this time it's just one person gets a hit, then the next.
It's true. Of course, you know, all started off both of them taking each other's stocks. One with an unfortunate SD very, very early. But yes, since then, it's been incredibly back and forth.
Yeah, Niko's still finding the footing, right? Able to, you know, not let that halt his momentum. Able to kind of, you know, find some hits right here and there, but couldn't find a big opening to let the limit rip. But we are in up smash territory, so you got to be careful if your walls cross up the shield to help you don't get up smash out of shield just like that. Niko looking to let it rip early.
I feel like Niko's playing a little bit more on the back foot, a little more shield heavy, less putting on the pressure.
Yeah, defensive heavy, right? Does it?
Oh! So bad.
As much as that move can give, it can also take. There's so much lag when he jumps up in the air for that up tilt, and that's just right for an up smash.
You live by the DP, you die by the DP, and
Exactly,
Niko living long enough to take game number 2. So, man, I mean, hey, man, it's been back and forth, bro. It's been crazy. It's been a good time, obviously. This is grand finals at some of our local circa 2021.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's been crazy. You know, again, Waltz has been able to defeat Niko in the past, right? So, you know, this is definitely something that, you know, Niko is not a freebie by any means necessary. We're done with freebies at this point, right?
Oh, yeah.
You know, none of the matches at Reverie this weekend were freebies, right? But these are definitely not, right? So, you know, Niko going to have to dig deep in order to, you know, stop the raging momentum that Waltz kind of had, you know, with the losers run, right? Starting from losers, you know, round 1.
Yeah, I had a heartbreaker set with Lima. You know, game 5, you know, probably closest he's ever gotten to beating him. But, you know, he wants to stay in it for sure. I mean, he's shown that he has the mentality to beat anybody in this tournament. But it starts with Waltz.
Oh, that was scary, man. That was really scary. We saw the tech, we saw the roll in. We were like, hey, man, we saw the down B before our eyes, right? It flashed, right? We were like, oh, this might happen. But Niko decided to be a little bit more conservative, not letting it rip. Finds the back air, though, almost kissing the blast zone, but not going to do it just yet.
That honestly could be it. Waltz does not have a double jump.
Yeah, I think that's it. He just wanted to catch Niko sleeping, hit him with a fair, maybe miss the tech. But
yeah, I think Mega Man's recovery is really good, but it is very vulnerable because if he doesn't have that double jump, that is like his main option to mix up. You know, a lot of his other like kind of like get off me tools, like directional metal blades and stuff, can be thwarted by a good like back air hitbox or a good forward air hitbox. So it's very tricky to get it to ledge against Cloud.
I don't know when Waltz took 66. I feel like he just spawned on this stock, and all of a sudden he's just been taking hit after hit.
It kind of just happened. Yeah, number 4 in Texas for nothing, right? Niko proving to show that he still has it. Oh, but
he doesn't have a double
This
jump.
is rough.
He needs to kill him here.
Stage spike him with the get up
air
attack.
dodge.
All right, he's back. He's back.
Oh, but the air dodge through the saw blade, right? Kind of clutch right there. Niko could have potentially lost that stock sub 100, but Niko right now trying to find some footing. Trying to get this stock. Doesn't get the kill.
Mega Man's a heavy boy.
He's made out of metal, bro. Gotta be careful. He's part boy, but that's the part metal coming in, you know, in
That
clutch.
up smash still got to stay in your head, though. Even if you didn't die, you're like, why did he have the confidence to just do that? Am I doing something wrong? Is there a pattern he's just catching on to?
Oh, but the saw blade, right?
Wow.
Being a little bit too antsy on the shield, trying to let the kill, you know, happen, you know, a little bit unnaturally. But finally finds the back air right there. Even with the DP, Niko still kind of has that momentum and has that lead right now over Waltz.
Hey, where are you air dodging? Where are you going, man? That back air,
Better be careful, right?
Yeah, we saw what happened the first game, you know. Like, Waltz definitely is on point with these edge guards against Cloud. He knows what to do.
Yeah, put on notice for sure, man. Both characters right here kind of doing their thing. Has a saw blade in hand, though, right? You got the item drops potentially if you take a little bit of damage, right? It's a little bit RNG based, I think, so, you know, you got to be careful. Finds the cross slash, though, gets the momentum here.
Yeah, that is not a great trade you want to take as Mega Man.
Not at all.
Do a leaf shield and then you get freaking limit. You get cross slash for your troubles.
Yeah, I was about 17, 18%.
Oh!
Points the custom combos. Not going to do it just yet.
That was disgusting.
That was insane.
Yeah, I was about to say, that would have killed 3 years ago. I'm telling you that right now. I'm just insane,
maybe.
so.
Isn't it 4 at this point?
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, 4 years ago. Would have killed 4 years ago, man. Could have killed, yeah, I was about to say, man.
That just shows Niko knows what he's doing, though, right? The metal blade combos.
He's played me so much.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was about to say, no,
Yeah.
he's I'm telling you, bro. The belt is scrolls, bro. And he's
Right.
played Waltz, too. So,
This,
like,
yeah,
you know.
this has been like winners semis, winners finals of like an MTS. For
Velta's like,
for
bro,
the
that
last few months.
killed me last week. Like,
Yeah, Velta was like, I just played friendlies with Niko on Thursday before
Yeah.
we drove up
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
like, you
like-
know, he just blew me
Yeah,
up.
like literally when Waltz did the crash bomb and Niko just ran off forward air to kill him at that second game, I was like, yeah.
Yeah,
I've lost
yeah.
a set from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can't see it, right? But Velta, like, every time, you know, something cool happens, Velta just nods his head like, I've seen that before.
Bro,
Yeah.
war flashbacks coming
The-
out.
Oh, I get the
Yeah.
war flashbacks. I hate this matchup. This matchup,
Yeah, yeah.
this matchup sucks.
He's Captain America. He's like, I understood that reference.
I see.
I understood the reference. So I'm about to say, you just dealt with this matchup earlier yesterday, right?
Oh yeah.
So,
I don't. Well, we don't talk.
we don't
about
talk about that. We don't talk about that. But,
Alright.
you know, what we don't talk about is that double fair dip, right? Waltz holding out for his life right there. Doesn't want to get hit by the spike hitbox. So,
I love that coverage. I think up air might have lingered enough to be able to catch that instead of forward air, which could have netted him like a pretty good amount of percent.
The weight, bro.
yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, Waltz is a player that plays so much in the air. Uses double jump mix-ups a lot, but that is always such a gamble against a character like Cloud, who can just put out these huge hitboxes and juggle you relentlessly, right? So it's just when it works out, it's great, and he gets the mix-up and he lands on him and gets a like pressure situation or like a huge like stock potentially. But if not, you're Mega Man and you're eating a really heavy combo, you know.
Was he charging a down smash?
I'm not too sure. I don't know.
I
Man.
hope not.
I hope not. That
I
kind
think I
of.
saw down smash. Walter.
Yeah, Walter faltering a little
What
bit, bro.
are you doing
A
here?
little bit of a circuitry error with the robot, right? So you
short
gotta be
circuit.
careful. Short circuits, man. Check the water, bro. He was in the water earlier, I think, bro. Like, you gotta be careful, man. So, but right now, Niko trying to find some footing to kind of keep the pressure,
The
keep
double
the
grab
lead.
whip.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah.
It's
I-
crazy for Niko to like realize like the grab again, ready to spot dodge. Like he was just ready for it. All right, but catching him jumping from ledge there with the back air.
Yeah, I think F smash at ledge has its usage, but I honestly want to see Waltz go for more traditional ledge trapping the character. You definitely can play at roll distance and just kind of like wait for him to jump and hit for back air. You know, if he neutral get ups, you know, cover that with a dash and grab. You know, like Mega Man has the tools to ledge trap without having to rely on like F smash callouts. You know.
Especially versus Niko, you think he would be ready for that, so you don't want to.
Yeah, I think it's just a lack of confidence. It's something that I sometimes resort to whenever like I'm not as confident in my play. Like I will like try to get more like leaf shields or like go for like you know, Hail Mary F smashes at ledge because I'm like, okay, I just want to see if I can take the stock here or like put him in a bad spot. But you know, it's pretty easy to avoid when you're really ready for it.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Right now at the ledge, the Waltz looking to try to hold on to this stock, trying to get some damage, potentially the stock to take the lead back to force this to a game 5. But Niko with the limit, gotta be careful on the shield. If your Waltz finds the DP though, if he whips that would have been an up B yet again. Could have been the stock right there.
Oh wow!
He was
Catching
able
it
to
with the
shield
walk.
there.
Barely able to get that shield up in time.
Yeah, you know when you got an assignment due at 12 and you turn it in at 11:59, that's Waltz with the shield right there.
Yeah.
Barely managing to kind of escape the clutches of that limit blade beam.
Yeah, I'm curious if Cloud's hurt box is the reason these up tilts are not getting the sweet spot, but you know,
Yeah,
Cloud
It could be. He stands pretty wide.
yeah.
Could be getting tricky.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, speaking of getting tricky, Waltz tried to catch, you know, Niko's landing right with the forward smash. Niko sinking in that back air to take the... Oh, man, that would have been crazy. If Waltz was in the wrong spot, that could have been a spike with the up B. Got to be careful. Even with the shield pressure really low, still pulling out that limit, you know, climb hazard. Finds a cross slash. Niko lapping almost in percent. Has to get this stock right now. Doesn't want to deal with, you know, Rage Mega Man later.
Oh, okay. Should be a punish.
Yeah,
you know,
there
He
you go.
said
Nice
live
there.
by the dragon punch, die by
Live by the
dragon punch.
DP,
That's
die by
true.
the DP. There it is.
It's
living
never
by-
been more true. He's whiffed these and been getting punished for it and needs it for a kill. I think he needs to resort to a more traditional kill for this last one because Niko is getting a little too ready for this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mega Man not. Oh, that might be it actually.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, gonna be it, and Niko going to outlast Waltz 3-1 right now in order to kind of push through the Texas Reverie run. Niko trying to, you know, starting a little bit earlier from the loser side, but trying to emulate, if not surpass, his third place finish last year. Waltz gonna go out at 7th place.
Yeah, it looked a little precarious there for a bit for Niko, but I mean, this is another just day at the office. You know, he's ready to clutch up in these situations.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, that is unfortunately though gonna spell the end of Waltz's Texas Reverie run. Like you said though, you know, pushing for 9th, finally breaking through the top 8, right? You know, having to fight a giant in Niko, right?
Yes.
But able to, you know, Niko able to outlast him just a little bit long. But Waltz showing us some awesome things, man. Showing us that the Super Fighting Robot still has it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
You know?
absolutely.
So it's been awesome, right? Again, shouts to Waltz. Are we gonna hear him? Yeah. Come through, bro.
Yo.
What's up, Waltz?
Oh,
Which
yeah.
one? We need to know which
Wait,
one.
which
gotta
one?
pick.
Which one?
Okay, low-key is this one.
That's
There it
right.
is.
That's
There
right.
it
Go away. Go away. I don't want to hear you,
No,
bro.
that's right. Hey,
it
come on,
is.
come
It's
on.
don't wanna hear you.
not really a
King
question. It's
Bug.
more like, can you just pick up the right one? You
That's
know?
right.
Ah,
hey,
man.
talk your shit. How you feeling about
How
that
does
set?
it stay up? I don't know. Oh, okay.
Yeah. What are you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good. It's always great to play Niko. Like, I remember when I first played Niko, I feel like people were talking about him, so I was like, okay, I'm a little worried. Then I played him, I was like, okay, maybe not. But then COVID happened, and I see Niko, I'm like, what the Sephiroth all of a sudden, and then like the cloud and everything. Like the level up was super real, so it's definitely possible to he just kind of like is a proof of the pudding that you can get better at Smash and you get really, really good. That was unfortunate.
Yeah.
That must have been so relieving.
You
for
live
Niko.
by the DP, you die by the DP, bro.
I knew he was gonna like read it, but I was like, I committed too late.
I gave up.
Just walk over, bro. It's all good. Just walk over, bro.
yeah.
No, just reaching over. Hey, man.
I didn't mean to like kick you off though. I don't want to. You should stay. I love you, Waltz.
Hey, you know what? Love you too, Niko.
He's so awesome.
Yeah.
Sometimes this, I see you at like events. I'm like, I don't know if I should talk to him. You know, I don't know.
always gonna talk to you.
I just get like, I get nervous.
I get it.
Yeah, absolutely. But again, hey, man, congratulations. Yeah, congratulations on the run, man. Breaking through to the top 8, right? Kind of going through.
Graphic City.
Yeah, I mean, we are on the graphic. I get to see Mega Man, the boy himself.
Yes,
you know.
yes. Fighting robots.
Honestly, my biggest regret for Reverie, Loki, is like I wanted to like go here with like Velta and like main bracket, see us both tear it up. But shout out to everybody. I have like, my fucking head's empty. I don't even know.
Yeah, it's all
But,
good, bro. Hey, man. Shout outs to
shout out
you,
to
man.
all the homies in Discord and the VCs watching, cheering me on and all that. It was a pretty cool day.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Again, thanks for coming through. Obviously, kind of doing your thing. Niko, we're going to see more of you later, right, in users' quarters. So, but